Hi, this is Silvia Colloca and thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be making chocolate and pistachio dip madeleines. Madeleines are little mini cakes shaped like a little shell, and they are originally from France, and they are so easy to make. These mini cakes bake really fast. I'm talking about 5 to 7 minutes at the most, which makes them really perfect if you feel like instant gratification. And all you need is to crack a few eggs, and mix them up with half a cup of superfine sugar or caster sugar, and whip with a hand whisk. This is a one bowl job, no fancy equipment. And that's about it. To that we're going to add some olive oil, which I love using in baking, and it's only 4 tablespoons or so, so the flavor is not going to be overpowering. And it's completely dairy-free. To this mixture, we add the flour, and this is the equivalent of about 1.5 cups of self-raising flour. If you can't find self-raising flour, you can use regular flour and just add a little bit of baking powder, about a tablespoon. And it's been sifted, and just add it a little bit at a time, and whisk. Now, when you're whisking flour into a batter, you want to make sure that you don't overmix, because the more you work the flour, the more you develop the gluten in the flour, and that means that then your cake might turn out a bit too dense and heavy. So you just want to mix it so that it's incorporated, but that's all we need, and that's pretty much it. Great, that's beautiful. See how it forms ribbons? That's the type of batter that you want. I'm going to perfume this batter with a little bit of orange zest and a little bit of orange juice. Now, whenever you need to use both the zest and the juice of a citrus fruit, whether it's orange or lemon, make sure you zest it first and then you juice it, because if you juice it first, zesting is rather impossible. I'm just going to cut a little cheek and squeeze it. That's it. Mix gently, and now the batter is ready for the tin. If you can get your hands on one of these tins, Madeleine tins, you see that they've got a shell pattern, and that means that when you pop the batter in and they bake, the batter puffs up and you get the embossed shell pattern onto your cake. So all you need really is to put about the equivalent of 1 tablespoon for each hole. And look, I am always a little bit messy when I do these jobs, so never mind me. If you can be neater, that's all the better. And that's pretty much it. Once I have filled all my holes, I'm going to pop this tray in 170 Celsius, 335 Fahrenheit oven, and they will take 5 to 7 minutes to cook, and you just want them really pale golden. And then remove the tray from the oven and cool the cakes in the tin for about 10 minutes before you then transfer them to a wire rack. And then the chocolatey fun will begin. And here they are, our madeleines are out of the oven, and they've cooled down in the tin for about 10 minutes ago. It's really important that you let them cool down in the tin for a few minutes before you pop them onto the rack to cool further. And once they've cooled down completely, they are ready to be dipped in chocolate and encrusted in crunchy pistachios. So what we've got here is some melted dark chocolate, and it looks as luscious and decadent as melted dark chocolate should. To this, I'm going to add the tiniest pinch of salt. And this may seem strange to many, but salt, how can I say it? It makes the chocolate more chocolatey. It just brings out all those incredibly dark and decadent flavors. It makes it more intense and richer if dark chocolate needed any help. Well, now we're ready for the fun bit, really. Just get your madeleine, and I want to show you the pattern, because we bake them in the tin that's got like a shell pattern, and the shell is engraved in your cakes. And remember that the cakes are flavored with a little bit of orange, and the marriage with orange and chocolate is well known and it works, and pistachio is just another great addition. It goes really well with both orange and chocolate. So literally just dip, drip, and sprinkle. How easy is that? And you know, it only took about 5 minutes to make the batter, 7 minutes to bake them, and you know, a few extra minutes of love to turn them into a really special affair. And you've got a really magnificent treat that you can offer at your next afternoon tea gathering or baby shower, or just for yourself. Why not? You know, this is a great combination, dark chocolate and pistachio, but you could just do any other combinations. You could do white chocolate and crushed freeze-dried berries, for example. That would be delicious, or cranberries. Again, customized to your liking. And look, if you don't like the combination of orange and chocolate, which some people don't, you just don't leave the orange out. Just put vanilla. Just so you know, these cakes actually are delicious as they are. I mean, dipped in chocolate, everything is even more delicious. But break them up like that, dunk them in your morning coffee, and you're laughing. Thank you for watching my channel. Make sure you subscribe for more delicious recipes.